Hi everybody, it's Julie, and it's Monday, so I'm here with our mini challenge in the challenge. We're going to be using some stamps, and we are going to be using some index cards, ink, and some other things. So I have this paper, and the first thing I'm going to want to do is go through, and I want to see if we're going to get a good impression of blue when it's on this green. Let's see if I need to do black. Okay. Oh, I like it. Okay. So remember, I'm making 3 of these books. So we are mass producing. Okay. So I'm going to stamp 3 of those. Oh, that was not a good stamp. Pay attention to what you're doing, Julie. Okay. Very good. I'm going to be coming in and ripping around these, so I want space in between them so I can rip. I just need 3 of each. Sometimes I'll go ahead and I'll do like 10, and then it's like, okay, now that's just more scraps. I don't need more scraps at this point. Okay, so now I'm going to come in. So using other than black, OTB, other than black ink. Okay. Okay. So this is going to give me 3 cards for each of the journals. Okay. Oh, good. Because I moved there. So okay, so I've got those. Those are ready. We're going to set them aside, let them dry before we rip them. And I'm going to take out my book page. And we'll start with these 3. And I want to make sure that they are in the right order, in the right direction. Okay. I don't know where my giant stamp pad is, so I'm just going to do this. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take this down to the bottom of this, and this is mono printing, monochromatic. Okay, so I'm printing blue on blue. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? We're going to do that for 3 of them. Okay, so I want you to try some mono printing, monochromatic printing. It's going to give you something that looks totally different in your journals. Okay. And then this one we're going to go across just the bottom. And yes, my index cards are from different stores. They're a little bit different colors. Okay. Okay. And then the same as we did before. I just want to make sure that they're in the right orientation. Okay. So I'm looking forward to seeing your monochromatic printing. I think it's cool. You see it on a lot of cards and things that you buy. Okay, so there we go. I have a new little bucket that I'm keeping these in. So and that makes it so that they're right here, and hopefully I'll use them. Okay, so we'll go with those, and those. So next we're going to want to rip, and so I'm going to hold with my left hand. I'm going to rip with my right hand. And you know what? Let's go ahead. We've got some big. Just make sure we don't mess up our other words there, okay? So okay, we'll come down here and let's take this one. That way these ones can all stay together. I love having these verse stamps. So I collect them. And I do have a couple of duplicate verses. They're not the same stamp, but they are the same verse. Okay, so that gives me 1, 2, 3. And so, and I'll come back and I will make the other ones because I'm making 3 journals that are very similar. So let's start with this. This is the day that the Lord has made. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And very simply, we can go ahead. You could go ahead and layer this on top of something else. I'm not going to because I don't want it to get too bulky. But what we could do, well, let's go ahead on this one. We'll go ahead since we already have it ready. Okay, so now thinking that this can go into the journal, into a card place like that, I'm probably going to want to round the corners. That is something that I like to do. Round the corners. Okay. Okay. I want to add some purple to it because that is kind of one of the things that we've been doing. I'm figuring it's probably going to come out from this side. You know what? What if we add... Yeah, I have this little piece of the joint tape. I don't know if I told you, but I went to Ace and they did not have this. So okay, we'll grab a new piece. Sometimes you just got to grab a new piece. Okay. Oh, good. This one actually is better because it actually is going to go all the way. because when collaging, you want to touch. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and trim that because I missed the edge. Okay, and then we can add our little goodie here. You know what? Let's do a messy thread. Okay, so we've stamped. We've added a flower. We've added something with holes. And now we're adding messy thread. Oh, duh. I did not cut that long enough. This is double-sided tape. Boy, I'm making a mess. And I've got a cramp at my thumb. Okay. Okay, you need it to wrap around your thread. Okay, let's pull this back over. Like that. And together. And back. And together. Okay. Okay, so we've got our messy thread, got our little collage going on there, and a flower. Okay, I like it. Okay, and a bling. You need some bling. Bling, 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 bling. I'm using the blue again. Okay. Okay, so monochromatic stamping other than black stamping. Okay, monochromatic other than black. So 2 stampings. And then you can either stamp directly on or you can layer. Something with holes, a flower, messy thread, and bling. So 2 types of stamping on an index card. Okay, so index card or a 3x5 card. Messy thread, flower, bling, and something with holes. Okay, so if you have this stuff, that would count. It's got holes in it. Okay, that's got holes. Okay. Okay, so now I need one in this orientation. Okay. I will take this. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I want there to be a background that is blue. I was thinking about doing this with paint. And I probably should have. So we're putting down a frame for this to sit on. Okay? Yeah. Okay? And you can go straight in the center or you can go over to the edge. I'm going to go over to the edge. Okay, all the same things, but in a different orientation. Okay, that's the one we can't get undone, huh? Yeah, see, it's stuck. Oh, our radio is losing battery. I hear it. Low battery. Low battery. Low battery. We're ham radio operators. It's our main radio that I'm hearing today. Ooh. Okay. Don't want to waste anything. We'll just put that right over there. I might take it off. Okay. You know what? I think this can go a little bit off the edge, and then I'll just cut it. But I need all the holes to be on, and I don't like that. Okay. There's that. I like it with the shading behind it. I do like that. Okay, now, do I want this to, yes, I do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and round the corners again. Just makes it look like I didn't just stick a index card in the journal. Okay, and let's go with lavender. Oh, we need a messy thread. Okay, so I'm going around 3 fingers today, and around the 4th finger a couple times, and then around the 3rd, and then cutting it, and then grouping it together, bringing it in the center and twisting it, then grabbing a piece that's long enough. Need to make sure it's long enough, and attaching that. Okay, like that. And then this can go around and help hold it. And this can go down. So like if there's a double tuck, this can go in the envelope flap part, maybe. Okay. So have you had a song stuck in your head lately? I have Megan Trainor's I Made You Look. And I Am Your Mother. Did I tell you all that our ice cream truck has a hello at the beginning of it? So it goes, hello, and then it starts playing the music. I was in the garden, and I hadn't heard the ice cream truck, and I heard the hello, and I thought it was my mom. It was so weird. Hello. And it waits a few seconds before the music starts. I was like, what? Yeah, just out there, me and the birds. And Chip. Chip was out there. Chip was on restriction. He had to be with me because he broke into the neighbor's yard. So, well, they were digging on both sides, but Chip ended up on their on their side. So, okay. So I think, because I already have one going out this way, so I think we'll do one going that direction. And we decided I like the, and just remember, wherever you put your ink down first is going to be where it's darkest. So okay, so that gives me kind of a background, and that's kind of floating in it. Let's do a little bit. Okay, so yeah, so you're making 3, I'm making 9. Yeah, so bonus if you make 9. Mass make. Okay, so same thing, but I'm going to put it on that side. So let's see. And then I've got those pieces that I can put on something else, which I think is really cool. So this, I'm just going to line it up. Oh yeah. All the things. So I will have 9 of these tags. I might make my messy string smaller so that I have enough of this particular thread to make all mine. I have my other gold thread. You can also get gold thread like in the sewing section, just like regular spools of gold thread. That's kind of fun. So we're adding something with holes, a monochromatic stamping, and an other than black. And like mine, they can be the same stamp pad. But you see the monochromatic here, not black. You can make a stamp pad by using felt and paint, but just know that you need to wash out your stamp really well if you do that. Okay, go with lavender because it's the first one that came out. So I want to make these journals really simple. So but we just have what, like, and I need to make Amber's Amber's book also. So craziness. Okay, so we have our tags going in either direction. I do really like the look of the faded behind. So you're making 3 journal cards on index cards or 3x5 cards that have monochromatic stamping. So if your card is blue, your stamping's blue. If your card is pink, your stamping's pink. If your card is yellow, your stamping's yellow. And then your other stamping is other than black. So it can be any color other than black. You're going to add something with holes, a messy thread, a flower, and a bling. They do not have to be just like these. Go ahead, because, you know, those are the details, but anything goes. You can use, you have to use those things, but you can use them however you want to use them. Index cards is your base. If you don't have colored index cards, you can use cardstock that you cut to 3x5 pieces, or other paper that you cut an envelope to 3x5 if you need to. Okay, and again, you can make a stamp pad using felt and paint. I've done it. I've shown it here on the channel. So there you go. We have 3 tags, 3 cards ready for my journal. I am so excited, and in just a few minutes I will have 9. Okay, so there you go. That is our mini challenge in the challenge. When you finish it, take pictures and put it in the event in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. If you're not there in the group, the link is in the description box down below. We'd love to have you. And also, don't forget, we are still working on our April challenge. And the details video for that is in the description box down below. There's still like 15 days, 14 days. So plenty of time to do this. Some people did this in less than a week. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.